Alright, man. Got my boy in the chair, about to chop him up. It's like a 40, it be taking me about between 30 to 50 minutes to cut one head, depending on what I'm doing exactly. But for some reason, I lost a lot of the footage for this haircut. So y'all gonna mostly see, I think, probably the edging up part. Y'all probably won't see me like doing the light fade or whatever. But this is just a little simple cut, man. It's just a light fade. Brush cut down, you know what I'm saying? Just edge them up. It's been a minute since he get cut. He don't be asking for nothing too extravagant, so I just keep it simple. Of course you wanna get your man set up, put the cape on, comb the hair out, follow the pattern that the hair grows naturally. Just combing it out, man, about to get ready to chop it up, you know what I'm saying? And once again, I don't know how it happened, but this is basically all I got. Um, I lost a lot of the footage, but anyways, spraying this head with the spritz, the spray to hold it in place, you want to make sure the edge up in the skin, or you want to make sure that the hairline and the skin is clean. And then, make sure that you dry it off, no excess water left on there. Basically, I hit his head with the spritz, and I'm brushing in. This stuff's gonna dry. It's gonna lock all the hairs in place for when I do the edge up. So I don't got to keep trying to brush down or nothing like that. It's gonna lock everything where it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? He got a decent head of hair. Um, we just gonna go in and lightly tap, man. We ain't trying to do no pushing back, none of that. We just gonna lightly tap, follow straight across from the middle to one side. You know what I'm saying? Just barely lightly tapping the little edges, man, making it straight as we can possibly get it. We can go all the way to the one side. Make sure it's nice and clean, nice and crispy for him, you feel me? I'm just gonna make sure we real careful and precise with everything. We got one side done, you're gonna go do the same thing the other way, starting back from the middle, just following, make sure the line stays straight across. That's it, man. I'm not one of them barbers that likes to, try to be all super duper fast. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't want to, it ain't about me for me personally, right? Like, time is money, but when it comes down to it, I don't want to have my client sitting in the chair for 80 years, but at the same time, I'm not finna rush through nothing, bro. Like, I don't care how basic of a haircut the client asks for. I'm gonna take my time with the edge up especially, but the haircut in general, you just want to make sure that everything is as clean as you can possibly get it. I don't care if it's just a brush cut with a lineup, man. Like this dude, he basically just got a low fade, like not no super extravagant. He ain't getting like the crazy fade like the ones you see on IG. He just wanted some low shit, and he just wanted this little, his lineup. You know what I'm saying? So I made sure to give him a quality edge up, like just from decent quality of my camera on my phone recording this video, you can see his line in the front. Even though I'm not zoomed in, you can see that everything is clean. I just took my time with it, make sure the vertical bars was evened up. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of, you know, it's just quantity. I'd rather give 6 really good haircuts than, 100 mediocre ones. Like, you can give somebody like a mid cut, I guess, and it'll look okay. But why not give them the best you can do? Like I don't, I already don't use enhancements or nothing like that unless it was requested by somebody. I'm not naturally gonna put some stuff in somebody's head, but I just do all natural, just your hair, whatever you got on your head is what I work with. So for the most part, the people that I cut, even my kids included, they got full heads of hair, and when you just do everything right and clean it up right, the edge up comes up nice because you just use what they got. If you don't push nobody back, if you don't cut too much off, you do the haircut correct, lay everything down, the edge up's gonna look good without the enhancements. Yeah, man. Alright, man, so got the front line done. I'm just doing the sides now, man. So working on the C cup, you know, the curve on the side of the head, whatever. So yeah, man. Just trying to take my time, make sure not a hair out of place, man. Give a good clean edge up all the way around the head. Literally just edging up everything. I'm gonna edge up the back. If you want to know, anybody seen this video, the clippers that I use in this video, I just literally use two different clippers. I have the Andes T outliner, just, you know, for the edge up. I got my joints, they actually came zero gap, if we keeping it real. Like, they could, you know, if you know anything about clippers, you know that these ones in my hand are very, 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 they're very popular, if you're being honest, because they've been getting used for years. I think every barber has these. Like, no matter what you use on a daily basis to do your edge up, every barber that I've ever been to, even the famous ones on YouTube, Instagram, etc., they have a pair of these clippers, man. These things are basic, but they are no joke. You can shave everything with these, like your face. You can do hairlines, man. You can, they real sharp, they clean, they hit good. You don't even have to press hard. You shouldn't have to press hard. If you got a good pair of edgers, you should not have to press hard when you do these edgers. You should be able to just tap and they clean up, man. Like, I'm talking about just baby taps, man. It's like therapeutic, man. Just tapping somebody's face barely with these, and it just leaves a line in the hair that it cuts, man, with no issue. And you ain't got to do it 50,000 times, man. You just take your time with it, man. What I will tell you, though, if you got a very heavy hand, you need to train that, because you can definitely cut somebody with these. But back to what it is, man. I'm using these for the edge up, the cleanup process, and for the clippers that I use to do the actual haircut with just walls. And before anybody gets all, oh, he's using walls, bro, it don't matter what clippers you use, man. Like, if you a good barber, if you good at cutting hair, you can use any clippers as long as they cut good and they work good, man. If they doing a good job and they got good enough power and they just trim through their hair, it shouldn't matter what brand or what clipper you use. Like, if we being honest, I usually use Andes everything. I had some Andes clippers, but they broke down and I was just like, whatever, I'm not replacing them. I was being a cheapo at the time that I bought it, and I got a pair of walls, man. I've used all types of clippers, bro. So, you know, everybody be trying to spend $80 million on clippers. For me personally, it don't really make sense to do that, because I'm not a full-time barber. I just do this on the side to make a little extra money. But yeah, I got the wall clippers, man, with all guards, everything from a half to, I think it goes up to like, what is it, 6 or something like that, if I believe. But I got those for, you know, my haircuts, and I got the Andes T outliner for the edge up, man. So it's like with people with expensive clothes or cheap clothes, you know, it don't matter what you wear, because you should be able to style anything. And when I say that, I'm saying the saying goes, the clothes don't make you, you make the clothes, you know. So it's the same thing with these clippers, man. The clippers don't make me. You give me a good pair of clippers, I'm gonna give you a good haircut. It don't matter what brand it is, man. So here we just cleaning up the neck, man. Just like a little light, very low light taper. I just, you know, faded the back side just lightly, and I'm cleaning it up. I'm brushing in, edge it up, clean up all the extra hairs and stuff. Make sure you got sharp line on all sides, front and back. Here I went back to my wall clippers, and I want to clean up this taper a little bit more. From the looks of the video, that's probably, that might be my 1.5 guard. Can't tell. Just go up a little bit to fade, and then I comb back down or brush back down, and then go over the haircut with the guard all the way closed to, you know, clean up the fade, make it blend a little better. As you can see, now I'm pretty sure that that's my half guard right there. So it's the smallest guard that I have before you go bare clipper. And as you can see, his taper is faded, blended, cleaned up, edged up. Everything's looking real nice and good. You know, you just want to keep working on that stuff and keep brushing down. I'm going with the grain here just to smooth everything out, you know. Make sure I got everything smoothed out, man. This is my detailing work right here. Gotta make sure everything's smooth and clean and laid down correctly, man. It's just some last minute detailing, man. Whatever you do to one side, you must do to the other side. Now I'm putting a do-rag on him so his hair can lay down good. I'm pretty sure everything's real clean. He already looked at it. What he did, before I even did the edge up, I actually had him go wash his hair in my bathroom. This is at my house. So I had him go wash his hair in my bathroom, but then he came back. He seen me do the edge up, etc. Put the do-rag on him, man, so his hair can be smooth and laid down. Right now, I'm just lightly going over his face, shaving, getting rid of all that stuff. Got his face prepped good, so after I do this, I'm gonna prep his face for an actual close shave. I just getting, knocking off some stubble and debulking what little patching he got, And we got the shaving cream, so I got a real sharp razor for his face. Gonna trim it down real nice, man. Hot water, well, not hot, we're gonna do hot, we're gonna do warm water and lather him up. That way it'll be a smooth shave, man. Slow, smooth strokes. Not nothing that want to cut his face or scratch him up. Just slow, easy, light chops. We smooth his face right on out, man. Getting them ready for that razor blade, you feel me? Clean them up, clean them up. Now we going in for the detail work with the razor blade. So I did his edge up, got him clean. Now I'm just getting him extra sharp. Take your time. You have your razor like a 45-degree angle, You want to pull the skin back. You want to stretch the skin and just lightly tap at the hairline, man. You got to be real delicate with this part, man. You don't want to scratch the hell out of somebody. You don't want to cut nobody. You want to just be real smooth and steady with the blade. If you got a good sharp blade, smooth sharp blade, it should glide right across there, you feel me? You just want to lightly tap at the hairline, man. This is the clippers I got make a really good hairline. That razor blade, man, there ain't nothing like it. You get that razor blade and you just tap at that hairline, it should be looking like a samurai sword, man. When you get real close and you do this stuff, man, you just notice the difference, man. Lightly tap at both sides, man. 90-degree angles, baby. Yes, sir. Going over the fade one last time. Make sure everything's good. Now, the most important part of the haircut is cleanliness, man. After you brush all that extra stuff off of their face, you gotta hit them with the alcohol, bro. You gotta hit them with the alcohol, man. Don't want nobody getting ain't nobody gonna ever say I ain't clean them up nice, man. I disinfect everything, man. Clean everything, man. Smoke all that bacteria, anything that might happen, man. Microscopic cuts, anything that you can't see. It's cleaning all that up, man. Give them a last little light brush down, soft bristle brush. You got a new haircut. Brushing the hair down with the soft bristle brush, man. Making sure to avoid the edge up. When you give a person an edge up, they shouldn't brush it, in my opinion, the first day. Like, you brush everything behind the lining of your hair, but I don't think you should run a brush over your hairline. If you got enhancements, you definitely shouldn't do that because you might scrub some of that off, Like, it's supposed to blend into your hairline and that look somewhat natural, but Me personally, I'm not an enhancement guy. This dude got to have a full head of hair, so there's no need to give him enhancements, man. Of course, when you're done with all that, you want to take your clippers, bare clippers with no guard, all the way closed. You want to run over the hair, man. You want to, what they call them, roach legs. Yeah, you want to chop all the roach legs off. That's like the any hair that might be sticking up from the actual cut. When you do this, man, and people come in, let's say he goes to a job interview, they're gonna see nothing but smooth laid down hair. If he went to a job interview right now, it'd be a smooth laid down hair with a nice edge up and a nice fade. You know what I'm saying? You running over this real smoothly, man. You gotta have a good steady hand, man. And a tip for anybody that's scared to do this: put the butt of your clipper on the head, and when you run that over that, right, the front of the clipper, the teeth, is going to do the cutting without you digging into the haircut. So a lot of people be scared to do this part because it's like, if I accidentally slip or da 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 da, man, you just got to be slow, steady, and use the butt of your clippers, man.
Final product.
Yeah, man, that's the end of the video, man. It's the final haircut product, man. Got some oil on my man's head, edged up, faded, tuned, etc., man. If you like this, you tuned in. Appreciate you for watching, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share. It's the Kid Beretta, man. We out of here. To donate to homeless and people in need, my cash app is $the Real Beretta 16. Thank you.